right, hello Sweet and Fit family. Are you guys excited to start lessons back next week? I am. So we're gonna go ahead and show you, me and Laylee, the first exercise I'm gonna have you guys work on, which is gonna be on the ground. So after you put on your bridle, you're then gonna come find a place in the arena, stand right in front of your horse, connect with your reins, and then you're just gonna hold that connection. If your horse does not respond, what is always our second cue? Our voice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some voice. Good. Releasing the cue once she is soft and responsive in the bridle. Step 2, square up with their nose to their shoulder. And let's hope we have this breeze when it comes to next week. It's very nice. And then have your body squared up with the shoulder as well so that you can get them to back up moving the opposite direction. So you're gonna wanna make sure the nose is in line with the shoulder and your body is gonna be in line with the shoulder with your hands out wide. So it's gonna look something like this. So I'm right here. I'm lined up with the shoulder. The nose is lined up with the shoulder. I'm gonna hold that connection. Good. And then you're gonna see that she backed up sideways. Notice I had to use my second cue, which is my voice, if she gets sticky. All right, so then you're gonna do the other side. Oh, you hear she got a good deep breath. She's licking and chewing. She's a really good relaxer. All right, so we're gonna make sure the nose is in line with the shoulder. And then we're going to make sure our body is in line with the shoulder as well. So it's gonna go somewhere like this. Right here. Hands out wide for good connection. Add the voice if you need it. There. Yeah, we gotta praise Jesus for this breeze because oh my, it don't feel like 100 even though it is 100. Anywho, now I'm going to show you under saddle what our first exercise is going to look like. So it got a little windy, so I'm gonna go ahead and voice over as I ride under saddle. So as we go forward, we are then making our horses go backwards and then turn, and then backwards, and then sit and soak. Notice her lips licking and chewing, her head shaking. Those are all signs of relaxing, which we want to encourage because the sit and soak is where they actually learn instead of the movement itself. So I'm gonna back her up and then I'm gonna move shoulders. I'm gonna walk forward. I'm going to back her up and then I'm going to move the shoulders. So I lay that outside rein. The leg closest to you has no pressure because that's the direction we want her to go. And the shoulders, and out we go. Here I'm going to show you the backing up and moving the hips at the same time that we first did while we were on the ground. So as she goes backward, I'm going to look, leg, notice my other leg has no pressure. The reins stay open and connected for her to follow the feel away from pressure. Now I'm going to show you the other side. I'm looking to the direction that my leg is in position 3. I'm making sure she backs up softly before I look. Leg, she got a little sticky, so I added my voice. And there she kind of had to break loose to get soft immediately with a sit and soak and a lick and chew.
right, we got Moxie here. I'm going to show you the first exercise once you get your bridle on. Before you tighten your girth all the way, you want your girth to be snug, but not tight. Once again, I'm going to make sure she is soft on the back up. Not as ground tied. As you can tell, she's got ants in her pants, but that's okay. All right, so I'm gonna have my connection. Just ask her back up. Very nice and very soft. There we go, we got her blowing out. Now I'm gonna have her go backwards and move her hip. So whichever way the hip goes, you're going to stand in front of the opposite shoulder. So I'm gonna come over here, make sure the nose is in line with the shoulder. Extra turny. And then I'm gonna check out the other side. Right here. There we go, nice and soft. So I'll go ahead and tighten my girth. Once you get on, you want to make sure they stand and you don't just take off, building good habits to get them to relax their mind and sit here and always waiting on you to tell them to go. So if they were to walk forward, you would make them back up. So it's important to do opposite of anything your horse does on their own. So if they walk off on your own, you're going to make them back up. They trot off without you asking, you're gonna make them walk. If they lope, you'll make them walk. You know, it's always opposite of what your horse does themselves. Also, once you get on, you always want to move left or right before going forward. So right now, I'm gonna make her turn towards you guys and then walk forward. So I'm gonna open my leg, open door, to the leg that's closest to the camera. The reine's gonna be open. Your primary rein will be your outside. Well, after the camera fell down because of the wind, well, praise Jesus because there's wind, Moxie did not want to come stand over here by the barrel. So it took us a little bit. Anyways, what I was saying is before you walk forward, you want to move your horse's shoulders. So like you see, Moxie's shoulders is right by the camera. I'm gonna move her away from the camera. So my leg closest to you is gonna be in one. My outside rein is going to be the primary rein to tell her to go away from you. And then I'm gonna open the side over here. We're gonna open the opposite side. So I'm gonna open, we're gonna move the shoulder, good, and then walk forward. Very nice.